Hey guys, Captain Foley here. How you doing today or tonight, this evening, whatever? Um, yeah, I was just bored. I just got home. Thought I'd want to do a live with you guys, so here I am. And yeah, so hopefully you guys have something you'd like to talk about. Normally this time of night I would be streaming Bridge Crew. However, not really feeling that tonight, and thought let's try something new. So. Here I am, and hopefully we get some people joining and get some conversation generated. I'm not exactly sure what I want to talk about, if anything, but we will see what happens. Um, so we'll just wait for a few people to filter in here. Mr. Red Panda is here. Hi, how you doing? Ben, Rupert, hi Cap. I'm expecting Cinnabon Bunny to be here. They're usually the first to uh, say something when I do my bridge crew. But um, anyway, hey Devin, how's it going? Everybody hit like. Make sure you hit like. Mark Lawrence is here. Hey Mark, how's it going? Um, Scottish Trekkie is here. Hey Scottish Trekkie. Scottish Trekkie's been joining me for the bridge crew nights, and it's been fun. Plan on having an all TOS one soon. Gonna do like 5 or 6 TOS missions. I'm gonna go to every. I'll do every console. I'll switch it up for every mission, and hopefully you guys will really enjoy those. I want to promote those though and make them really good. So um, I like the ship flanking. Well, thank you. Yeah, I thought I'd try a new setup. I like to mix it up when I do these kind of things. So there you have that. So DGR Blue, greetings, Cap. He's another one that's joined me for Bridge Crew, and we got a pretty good Bridge Crew. I got to give a shout out to Plaid Man as well, who does a fantastic job at the helm, and had some fun times for sure. Those Bridge Crew vids are great. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I really wish I would have known about them sooner, simply because, well, not that I would have known about them, that I would have known that I could stream from my PlayStation 4, because I would have been doing it a long time ago. Because I've had that game forever. I got that game when it first came out, even though I didn't have VR at the time, and I tried playing it with just the DualShock controller and by myself, which is brutally difficult. But now, knowing that I can stream and actually having the VR system, it is so much fun to play that with a crew. And I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. It's got a lot of people back into it. It's got a lot of people that have got the game now because of that. So I'm happy to be able to help that way. Hey, Captain, another good drunk review you could do is for Star Trek Borg. That'd be awesome. Although one person said when we did our last drunk one, oh, I'll wait for the sober one. You know, somebody that's got a real stick up their ass wasn't very happy about that. Also, somebody posted a comment today, or wanted to post a comment. It didn't get approved for the Trek Yards group on Facebook that says, "I can't stand Captain Foley cursing in every other video." I'm like, I the only ones I curse in are sometimes the lives, and definitely in Bridge Crew. But Bridge Crew's late at night, so you know, I apologize to anybody that offends. But like, everybody that enjoys it, great. But it's the one person that says I don't like it that sticks with me and just annoys me. So, um, yeah. Anyway, dystopian guys here: Shannon, William, um, Mr. Red Panda, nice Enterprise E. You coming to Destination Birmingham? Dystopian guy. Yes, I am. I booked my tickets yesterday, so I will be there for a little bit on Saturday, and then Samuel and myself are going to be doing a meet and greet on Saturday after the convention for like at a bar or a pub or a restaurant or something, and then for Sunday we're going to be there for most of the day. So if you guys are going to Birmingham, you shouldn't censor realism. Right? I agree. So if you guys are going to Birmingham, I will be there and I will be able to meet you guys. I'm kind of nervous about the trip. I've never been to England. I've never been that side of the pond. I've never traveled that way before. I usually go the other way, like to Vegas or LA or whatever. Um, Scottish Trekkie will see me there. It's awesome. So I'm kind of nervous about that. Plus, when I get there, I'm renting a car to I got to go visit a friend in Norwich. Um, Matt, you know who you are. I'm going to hang out with him. Obviously, hanging out with Samuel, doing some cool lives and things with him. So, but I'm renting a car in England, and you guys all drive on the wrong side of the road. So, I'm kind of concerned about that a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I can adapt. I'm a very good driver. There's one thing I pride myself on is my ability to drive well. Fuck that guy who hates cursing. Yes, Ben Rupert. Yes. Um, don't let the prices get to you. Stay true to yourself. Drop the F bombs or a shit or a damn anytime you want. Thank you, DGR Blue. But he can't watch now. He says he'd really like to watch Trek Yards and enjoy our content. We've got a great thing going here, and I ruined it by cursing every second video. Every second video. I never curse on our regular reviews on Saturdays. I try to not curse on the lives, on our live episode reviews. But these late night ones, or Bridge Crew, it's just me being me. So sometimes it happens, especially when you're playing a game. It's got to happen. Um, are you going to play the game or the Orville? Absolutely. Prudes, not prices. Yeah, I was wondering what you meant by prices, DGR Blue. Curtis Simpkin, hello, Captain. Sorry I'm late. Well, you should be. You're going to get demoted, and I'm going to take away your ice cream ration for the week because you were late. William Keach, it's not ruins. Say what you want. Well, thank you. Greetings from Quebec. Captain Foley says Sinbad Navier. Greetings. Um, yeah, I would have the lights on the Enterprise, but it's not one of the. It's one of the earlier models that if you hold the bridge, it doesn't actually light up. It just goes through all the sound effects. So I would have it lit up behind me, but I can't. So I apologize for that, guys. But hopefully you like this idea. This was just a last minute thing. I'm like, yeah, I think I'll just sit on the floor, put the laptop in front of me on a chair. I did have the LCARs up on the screen up there to have behind me and do a different setup. But I like changing things up all the time with these setups. And make it more interesting for you guys. Unfortunately, you can't see my pillow, which is here. This is one that my daughter Selena got for me. It's got the science on that side and command on that side. I guess I probably should have put it over here. Let me change that up. I guess it doesn't have the right kind of ambiance though now. There we go. There, maybe that works better. I don't know. I agree with your in-game. Hold on. I don't mind the cursing, Captain. Thank you, Curtis. The best thing about Star Trek Borg was Q, but then everything is better with Q. That's right. I agree. When you're in-game, cursing is totally called for. I remember from the Tal'Drin Dynaverse days of Starfleet Command. Yeah, I got to play Starfleet Command again live. Really enjoy doing those. That's something I do need to do. Stephen Weaver, I agree when you're in-game, cursing is totally called for. Oh, I just read that one. Captain Peckin says hi, Cap. Devin Larson. Oh God, red alert, guys! I turned the sound effects on the LCARs. She might hear some random LCARs noises. Love all your lives and episodes. Trek Yard, you're my number one YouTube to watch. Well, thank you, Devin. I really appreciate that. Emergency alert! Alert! Negative control at helm. My God, we're gonna die. Does the USS Enterprise E light up? Yeah, I just showed that it does, but I can't keep it on because it's one of the original ones. So yes, it does light up. Just the deflector, the bridge, and the front of the nacelles. It doesn't have the green or the blue glowies on the nacelles, unfortunately. The one that the admin, because the admin's got this for me, the Romulan TOS Romulan Bird of Prey. when I was in Wonderfest, the admins bought this for me, the admins for Trek Yards, and Joe Torres, our lead admin, brought it to me. And he also brought one for Samuel, which is the other Enterprise E, the later one, that has a different paint scheme. It's for First Contact. This one is for, I forget. Anyway, the other one that Samuel has is a later one, and it's got the blue glowies, and I think if you hold the button down, it does stay lit up. So, yeah. Loved your Excelsior vids, Cap. Yeah, I could have the Excelsior down here instead of the Enterprise E, but maybe next time I'll do that. How's the prep going for Denise Crosby panel? Very exciting, Captain. I haven't really thought much about it, to be honest. Start.ca and Trek Yards are going to be doing a promotion, a trivia contest next week, where everybody that enters gets entered into the draw to win. There's actually a prize bundle that we're giving away. So the winner of the prize bundle gets to join me on stage with Denise while I'm asking the questions. Security alert. While I'm asking the questions, and then they get to ask the first question on stage of the fan questions when I open it up to the floor. But in part of that contest, they win 2 tickets to London Comic Con. They get to be with me on stage. They get some great Trek Yard swag, like some of our comm badges, some stickers, some cool things like that. And they also get this, an Eagle Moss XL Enterprise E, which Eagle Moss provided for me for this contest. So that's part of it. And of course the magazine for that as well, which is right here. So it's going to be a pretty good prize pack. As for the questions and stuff I want to ask Denise, I have not come up with those yet. But that's on Saturday, guys. If you're going to London Comic Con on Saturday, it's at 3:45, I think, is her panel on the main stage where I'll be hosting. So if you want to see that, by all means, go to that. And then on Sunday, we're doing a Trek Yards panel in one of the rooms. We're going to be doing, I think it's at 1:30 on Sunday. I think that's the schedule. But don't quote me on that. But blah, 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 blah. English, do you speak it? So yeah, that's the London Comic Con weekend. Plus, of course, you can get your picture taken in the TOS Captain's Chair. Trek Yards will be there. So if you want to come and meet me, I'll be there all weekend. And like I said, on stage with Denise at 3:45 on Saturday, and then 1:30 I have a Trek Yards panel. We're going to be talking. It's going to be done live, so you guys can watch it. If you can't make it to London Comic Con, you'll be able to watch it live on YouTube. It's just going to be me and Samuel talking about reimagined or what exactly is the title of it again? I forget. It's going to be talking about when you reimagine Star Trek properly, and it's going to basically talk about how the JJ Prize is basically a piece of shit because it's very much, yeah, it's not a piece of shit, but you know what I mean. We're gonna compare rebooted Star Trek things like the Klingons in Discovery and the Disco Prize and the JJ Prize and things like that, and kind of have a discussion about that. So that's what it's going to be about. So, Captain, do I need the PlayStation 4 to play Star Trek Bridge Crew or not? To play the VR. You can play it. It's cross-platform. It's on 3 different systems, I believe. It's on the PlayStation 4. It's on, I think, Xbox, and it's also on the PC. So if you have it on the PC, you can use Oculus Rift for your VR, or you can use PlayStation VR. You don't need to play VR, and you don't need to be on the same system. Like I said, it's cross-platform. So if you're playing on a computer, you can still play with me when I'm playing with the PS4. I can be on VR, and you can just be even 2D with your controller. As Scottish Trekkie, that's how he plays. But yeah, you don't need the VR to play. You can definitely play 2D or just regular. So there you go. Good morning, Captain. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Like how we didn't appreciate the brewery engine room. Exactly, Mark. Exactly. Things like that. That's what the discussion is going to be about. Star Trek reimagined properly or whatever. I forget the title. such a bad captain. I forget the title. Um, but what was I gonna say? I had something to say. Blah, blah. Oh yeah, guys. Um, I hate to ask this, but you guys know that this is one of the reasons we do these lives. It is important. Hey, Mecha Random 42 is here. Yo, haven't seen you since Vegas. I got to actually meet her in Vegas, which was very interesting. So hello, Mecha. Welcome. Um, but yeah, super chats are important, guys. They keep the channel going and blah, blah, blah. You know the spiel if you follow the regular live reviews and stuff. They are important to the channel. Plus all the links down below. We got our Teespring store with our Trek Yards merchandise. We got, so you can save yourself some money on Eagle Moss, things like that. Um, so guys, if you want a super chat, please do. It's very much appreciated. I'd like to at least make 20 bucks. 20 bucks on this live would be fantastic. I know there's only 37 of you here. Usually there's more. I usually don't do one this late, but that would be great, guys. If you could, if you can't, that's fine too. Just, hit like. Hitting like is very important, and it's a great way to help out the channel as well, because you don't have to, super chat if you can't afford it. I totally understand that. So let's see here. Would love to see Trek Yards tackle ships of Starfleet Volume 1. I would love to do that. I need the book, though. I don't have the book. That's one of the books I don't have. Unfortunately, it's one I would really like. Chris says, okay, thanks, Cap. I have a laptop, so I'm thinking on getting the game. Well, you definitely should. Curtis, it's great. I am a real person. I do exist. I am a real person. I do exist, says Mecha Random 42. And Mecha, I've been playing Star Trek Bridge Crew quite a few nights the past couple weeks. If you haven't seen them, check it out. You had mentioned wanting to get a YouTuber Star Trek crew together. So if you want to do that, still let me know. No, keep going on the JJ prize bashing. I was looking at the absurd proportions today. Was that only because of the 25% rule, or was there another swing of the JJ wrecking ball on our beloved Trek? That was just JJ being an asshole and not liking anything looking like the original ships. It had nothing to do with the 25% rule for the JJ thing. He was just an asshole. Even to the point where the Bizarre collectors were read right up to almost to the point of filming, and then he says, "Oh, that looks too much like the original one." I don't want people getting confused. The original merchandise with my merchandise. So make those blue. Okay then. Rampant Fury 925. Thank you very much. $5 Canadian. That is amazing. Am I the only one that thinks Disco Enterprise is way better than JJ Enterprise? Not to mention Far More Faithful. You are not the only one. I totally agree with that sentiment 1,000-fold. The Disco Prize is actually a fairly nice design. It is based on John Eaves' original concept for the NX-01 from Enterprise. And when he submitted it, it had the straight struts, but the visual effects team changed it and fucked it up and made it with the angled struts. So angle struts look good, don't get me wrong, but they just don't fit in that era. But yeah, the Discovery Prize is the Enterprise we needed for the JJ reboot series. I would have been so much happier with that one. That's a way more faithful recreation of the Enterprise, for sure. So thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. The Eagle Moss booth at Star Trek Las Vegas was cool. It was indeed, Mecha. I didn't see you much in Vegas. I didn't see you wandering around too much, but it was a pleasure to meet you. Hey, Mecha, it was nice to meet you in Vegas. I was the extra wheel with the guys. Yeah, Mark Lawrence was he was our quartermaster, our chauffeur, our just everything when we go to that part of the country. He is an amazing guy. So everybody give a nice hand for Mark Lawrence. He made that trip possible. So thank you very much. DGR Blue, I am happy to play Bridge Crew if anyone wants to play. DGR Blue, I'm not going to play tonight. I probably will play tomorrow night, and I'll definitely play next week. So anytime you want to jump on. Plus, like I said, I want to do a full night of TOS missions on that, like 5 or 6 missions. I want to go to every station, operate each one for different missions, give the players or give the viewers. Vance 1982 puts in $5. I've read that some consider Star Trek Borg to be side canon since it's technically a live action episode movie with game elements. Yeah, I would like to think it is as well. It is pretty fantastically done. Plus with Q and the Borg and the storyline, it actually is very good. So I would, consider it side canon as well. But once you say that, then people get all uppity, like, "Eh, it's not canon. It wasn't seen on TV screens. It's a computer thing." To be perfectly fair, my head canon is better than real canon. It's better than your head canon too, probably. That's the good thing about head canon. You can make it whatever you want. Whatever you want to believe is what you believe. And yes, official canon is official canon. When you're talking official canon, I get that. But in general, head canon is what's important. So Vincent396 puts in $4.99. Thank you very much, and says $5. Well, thank you very much. Oh, sorry on my grammar and my spelling, Captain. Don't worry, Curtis. It's perfectly fine. Hopefully you're doing well, Curtis. I haven't really talked to you in a while, but I haven't checked out a lot of your videos. I've seen a few of them come up on my feed. I just haven't had time to watch them, so I apologize, Curtis, but nice to see you. Yeah, happy to join that. Okay. DGR Blue, I will send you a message on PlayStation Network probably when we're doing that, so you can schedule it, and it'll be probably a good 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So, yeah, red alert, shields up, exactly. Hashtag headcanon. Dystopian guy, at track yards. Cap, have you seen the black hole droid Funko Pops? I think I've seen Maximilian. I'm not a fan of Funko Pops. I don't like the Funko Pop idea in general, but there are a few that I like. I've got the Voltron one. Some of the Star Wars droids are cool. I would love the black hole droids though. Maximilian and Vincent and Old Bob. I would love all of those in Funko Pop form. Actually, I'd really like nice action figures of them that aren't proportionately retarded. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Get what you can get. So, Scottish Truckee, it'll be cool as it will teach me to understand more on the TOS ship. And I thought I let you guys down. Last TOS mission, sorry, Plaid and DGR Blue. Scottish Truckee, it's fine. We had a little bit of an issue last night with targeting enemy vessels, which made for a hell of a mission. However, we did survive the mission that you were at in tactical, Scottish Trekkie, so don't worry. It's not like it was a total failure. Just don't worry about it. It's perfectly fine, man. The TOS is a lot easier with somebody with a VR set because you can look at the astrogator beside you and get your targets. Dystopian guy, since you hate the toys. I don't hate the toys. The Junkman wanted me to do something on toy lines that aren't very great, and to be honest, the black hole toy line is not very great. Those toys, though, for Maximilian and Old Bob, or Vincent, sorry, are fantastic. It's the people that suck, but the robots, I would love those toys. Absolutely. Hey, Cap, have you watched Dark Crystal yet? I have not. No, my son Thomas has watched it, and he's like, "You gotta watch it, Dad." And I'm like, "I will. I'll get to it when I get to it." But it's added to the list of all the other shit I need to watch, like The Expanse and all this other stuff that I just haven't got around to doing. I haven't had the time, so I apologize. I feel like a bad person and a bad captain. Rampant Fury 925. I've been waiting 16 years for Bridge Commander 2, but looks like it's never happening. Bridge Commander 2? Oh yeah, that would be cool. They got to come up with a Bridge Crew 2, or at least offer more DLCs for Bridge Crew. Devin Larson, may I ask you without upsetting you why you don't like Stargate? I do like Stargate. I like Stargate just fine. I love um, Captain O'Neill, Harry Dean Anderson. I think it's a great show. It's fun. Just I always, whenever I sit down and watch an episode, it's always the same fucking episodes, and it's always the shitty episodes. I need to watch them back to back. Sylvia, my wife, she's a huge fan of it. She wanted me to watch it with her at one point, and then I missed 1 or 2 episodes. She just went ahead and watched the rest, and I kind of said, "Fuck it, I'm not going to watch it right now." So I don't hate Stargate 1 or SG1. I just have I like teasing Samuel about it. I love teasing Sylvia about it. I just like being a pain in the ass. It's not that I hate it. I think it's great. It's probably going to be fantastic. I actually prefer Stargate Atlantis from what I've seen of it. I've only seen a few episodes of each one. And then when it's on TV, it's like, "Oh, Stargate's on, I'll watch it." And it's like, "Oh, I've seen this one. It's not very good." Oh, great. They're on a planet that looks like Vancouver. Awesome. Yay. So yeah, I've seen a few good episodes, and I know I'll like it because I know basically what happens in it. I've heard enough from Samuel and Sylvia without it, so or what has happened in it that I get a feel for what it's going to be like, and I know I'll love it. It's just it's Colonel O'Neill. Well, I thought okay, Colonel O'Neill, one N. Yeah, I got it. I had the black hole Funko Pops when you and the Admiral stayed over there. Pretty cool. When me and the Admiral stayed over. Do I know you, Vincent396? Are you who I think you are? Won't say your name, but have you texted me lately? Is that you? That's not you. Okay, I think I know who you are now. Good, good. Bradley Briggs got super glue all over my phone screen. Tried to change phones and got locked out of my Google account login. So I'm having a great day. That sounds like a joyous day. Most wondrous, in fact. Yay! I would love a Fleet Yards episode of the Talon Mothership and Earth Final Conflict. We'll probably get there at some point. There's so many ships in sci-fi to do for Fleet Yards. We've actually recorded a bunch lately, so there are more Fleet Yards coming, guys. Just be patient. Both full episodes and just mission briefings as well. So I like Amanda tapping on SG1, Captain. Yeah, I'd like to be tapping Amanda as well on SG1. Oh, no, that's not what you meant. Yeah, she's fine. She actually looks better as a brunette, though. I forget what show she was in afterwards, but she was a brunette and she looked a little bit better. But yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Is that the Enterprise E behind you? It is the Enterprise E behind me. It's behind me, isn't it? Viloid. Viloid? Hi, hi. DGR Blue, try using some acetone to clean up the glue. Yep. Have you seen the movie Please Stand By? I have not yet. We have it downloaded. Sylvia and I want to watch that. She downloaded it and we have not had the opportunity to watch it. But yes, it is on the soon to watch list. Devin Larson, I only asked because you seemed upset on yesterday's live when I asked Sam about the ZPM. I wasn't upset. I don't, I'm one of those people that if I don't know what it is, I just don't care. And I was basically busting Sam's balls about that because I just, whenever it's you know, SG1, Stargate SG1, it's Stargate Super Gay 1. I just make fun of it. It's just what I do. I make fun of the things I like as well. Like, you can't make fun of other stuff you hate unless you make stuff of the fun, make fun of the stuff that you actually like as well. That makes you an asshole. And he knows I'm just teasing. He knows I'm just busting his balls because it's just fun. It's just fun to get a rise out of him sometimes. And sometimes I play devil's advocate in an argument, even though I don't agree with the side I'm arguing with. I just like to see how I can push buttons on people, but I have to be in a certain mood for that. So. Do you ever watch Steve Shives? He's pretty great. I actually watch Steve Shives quite a bit. I've talked to him quite a few times as well on Twitter. Good guy. Well, a lot of people don't like him because he's SJW or left wing or right wing. I don't fucking know what he is. I think he's left or something. I don't understand that. I don't really give a shit because I don't do politics. But a lot of people get uppity with him because he mentions politics in his videos. Doesn't take away from his good videos for me. He actually does really fantastic work, and I love watching Steve Shives. I don't always agree with him. As a matter of fact, quite a few times I don't agree with him, especially when it comes to his views on canon and whether it's important or not. But you know, you can't agree with everybody all the time, and that doesn't mean you have to hate them. You know what I mean? Like, just because you don't agree with somebody doesn't mean you have to be a dick and just hate them. So, but anyway, what do I know? Fair enough. I thought I pissed you off. You did not, Devin. You did not. A bunch of the Eagle Moss graphic novel collection have been showing up at Dollarama. Yeah, I know that. I noticed that, and I haven't gone to pick any up yet because we're affiliate partners with Eagle Moss. If I wanted those, I could get them for free, pretty much. So, but thank you, Brandon. If I'm there and I see one that I'm interested in, I will pick it up probably. But I heard they're going for the $3, which is a good price still, but. Considering the pasting in the Mirror Universe NX-01 got from the USS Defiant, do you suppose a Sovereign class would just one-shot them. Probably one quantum torpedo should do the job. Why waste ammo? I guess. But yeah. Bradley Briggs, I got a new phone and I can't even use it because Google kept calling me a liar, saying wrong password and locked me out. Well, fuck Google. DGR Blue, I tried out the TNG bridge, was taken to task by the Borg. Did you do it by yourself though? Don't do it by yourself. It's better with a crew. Oh shit, red alert again, guys. Curtis Simpson, hey Captain, I have people making fun of me liking Elvis Presley's music. LOL. Really? Curtis, if anybody makes fun of you for liking something, tell them to go fuck themselves because they're a fucking asshole. Unless they're just joking around and playing with you. But if somebody likes something and you make it so that it's not enjoyable to them because you don't agree with it, that makes you an asshole. For instance, I'm wearing a Discovery shirt. I'm not the biggest fan of Discovery. I think it's all right. It's got its good and its bad. We've done the reviews. I thought I'd pick up a shirt. I thought it was kind of cool. Plus, Disco. My name is Stuart. Disco Stu. The joke speaks for itself, guys. But a lot of people get uppity because I'm wearing a disco shirt. Oh, Trek is a sellout. They like the new Star Trek. You can't watch Trek no more. I'm unsubscribing and not watching your videos ever again. It's like, well, that's great. Go fuck yourself. We're going to do what we do. If you don't like it, there's the door. You know? Gotta go, Captain. Have to work in the morning. Have a good chat. Thank you, Vincent. I will do a Scottish Trekkie. Hey, Captain, do you know where I can get my hands on Diamond Select Romulan Bird of Prey? I can't get any in Edinburgh. No idea. Not sure where the admins got this one for me, but I'm glad they did. I wanted one for quite a while, and they found it. So just look it up on eBay or something. My suggestion. Jeff Jacobs is here. Jeff Jacobs is here. And we're not at 50 likes yet, so he won't pay because we only have 47 people. And there's no way 47 of you hit the like button. Everybody hit like and make sure you're subscribed. L-E-O-D, says he likes Elvis too. So there you go. Plus, don't forget, Curtis, that James Cawley, who does the TOS set tours in Ticonderoga and has the fantastic set recreation and is a huge Star Trek fan and has played Captain Kirk in New Voyages and is the grandfather of fan films, is also an Elvis impersonator and a huge fan of Elvis. So if anybody tells you that you're, or makes fun of you for liking Elvis, just tell them to go fuck themselves. But while they're on their way out the door to fuck themselves, make sure they don't step on your blue suede shoes. And don't let them steal your pink Cadillac. Just saying. My mom is a huge Elvis Presley fan, so I grew up with her loving Elvis Presley, so I can totally relate, Curtis. Don't worry. Nigel, oh shit. I thought Star Trek Discovery had its bad and its worst. Well, you can think that. If you watch our reviews, you'll find that, yeah, some of the writing sucks, some of the premises suck, some of the dark tones suck, a lot of it sucks, but there's a few good things in there. And as Trekker, as we like to point out, the good and the bad. And if you don't like that, I really don't give a shit, because that's what we're going to continue to do. So you're saying this Disco Stew does advertise. That's right. That's right. That's what I am saying, Mark. This Disco Stew does advertise. Yeah, baby. I would never make fun of someone liking Discovery. However, I would question their taste in good sci-fi. Well, then I'd question anybody that likes Stargate, Super Gay 1 for their taste in sci-fi. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. People can like what they like. If you don't agree with that, too fucking bad. Shut your mouth. Just let them enjoy what they enjoy. I don't know. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. LOL, thanks, Captain. And Elvis also loves Star Trek too. Yes. Wasn't Blue Suede Shoes. Was Carl Perkins. Okay. Sorry, I forgot that wrong. I don't know. Shrekky, Essential Shrekky, I do not know. I just looked up and bought it. LO. Oh. Sad news because the Smithsonian rebuilding the Enterprise model is being moved off display for a little bit. Oh, really? Why is that? That sucks. Devin says Disco has sweet visuals. Nigel, fair point, and yes, there were a few good bits. Some of the best bits in Discovery are on Tilly. Yeah. Speaking of. Oh. Oh. It's Tilly. It is Tilly and the captain in Vegas. Oh, we had a grand old time, Tilly and Captain Foley. Hello. Hello. Hello, Tilly. I think you're special. You're pretty awesome. Oh, I love you, Captain Foley. I watch your Shrek show all the time. You're amazing. Sorry. That went off the rails really quick. I would prefer to post TNG series, but hey, take what you can get. Disco, it is still at the end of the day Star Trek. That's right. They're doing some upgrades to the building. Oh, okay. Well, as long as it's going to come back soon. So, and Jeff Jacobs is yelling, Tilly, Tilly, Tilly. That's right. Could have read about defeat a Star Destroyer from Star Wars. Probably. I love Star Wars, but the whole Star Trek versus Star Wars debate really annoys me. It's like, why can't we just get along, just be friends? I like both, so I'm jelly of your pick with Tilly. Oh, it was great. I was first in line. What a surprise, right? That I was first in line to get my pick with Tilly. Um, so I was at the head of the line waiting. She walked up, and I noticed the hair. She had the big hair, like big hair. It's hard to see in this light, and I apologize. But yeah, big hair. And I was like, damn, that's impressive. And look at my hair. I look like I have a gray streak in my hair, but it's just the way the lighting was. It's like, oh, I look all distinguished. Oh, look at me. Ho, 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 I'm Captain Foley. I am distinguished. Maybe it was the Mirror Universe Captain Foley. Maybe that's what that was. I don't know. But yeah, she goes up, stands there. They wave me up. It was nice. Just standing beside her, put my arm around her, get the picture, and it's like, love your work, love your character, you're amazing. And then walked away. And she said, thank you very much. And that was it. Didn't have time to talk because there's a whole lineup of people. Plus, they had a pretty hectic schedule for the photos. So, you know how it is. And then I saw her on screen, not on screen, on stage twice, but then didn't run into her in the at the signing tables or anything. So, Jeff Jacobs, I got a pick with Tilly lookalike. Does that count? No, it does not. But yes, I loved your pick with the Tilly lookalike for sure. You know, it would be cool if you could put R2-D2 on a Star Trek game, Captain. Well, yes, indeed. I love me some red curls. So do I. Maybe like picking them out of your teeth. That went dark really quick. This is After Hours. This is Trek Yards Captain Foley After Hours. I apologize. That was really bad. That was uncalled for, Stuart. I need to fire myself. Trek is a lot more technologically advanced than Star Wars, and so they could probably beat them in most cases. Lightsabers versus phasers, though. The lightsabers could probably deflect the phaser beam. Okay, y'all need to hit like and make sure that you're subscribed and all that. Yes, we have 55 people here. Let's get 50 likes at least. Let's make Jeff pay. It's important. And guys, don't forget to super chat. Super chats are great and important. They help out the channel and they help us out. And I love you and for doing that because that's awesome. That's what these lives are for. And I love hanging out with you guys. But you know the routine. Hi, Captain. What's the name of the Andorian starship in Starfleet? Well, there's the USS Andor, the Andor class from FASA, which is an Andorian designed Federation ship, which is one of my favorite FASA designs. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about or not, though. I am intrigued with the seemingly limitless capabilities of a lightsaber. Yes. Why can't Vulcans just pawn farther on Ryza 6 like the rest of us? It's a good question. I already hit like button, so I came on here. Oh, yeah, as you should, Curtis. Every time you come on, you should hit like. But thank you. I can take or leave Boston Creams. What are we talking about? Tilly will never come on as a guest now. Probably not. Not because of that though. Just because. She's never gonna watch this. What? I just love Tilly, so that's just how it is. I'm subscribed and I hit the like video once I leave. No, hit it now. Don't hit it when you leave. It's got to strike you. You got to hit it while you're watching because it's important to get the likes while we're watching. Oh, the Kamari Cross Cruiser. Yes, if that's what you're looking for. It's not a Federation. It's not a Starfleet ship though. It's an Andorian Defense Force or whatever the hell they're called. I feel like the lightsaber would absorb the phaser beam, like the way it absorbs force lightning. I mean, possibly. Tilly wakes up, she's licking her hair. She asks who you are, and you answer, I'm the guy who killed your bodyguard. I mean, that's Dark Mirror Universe Admiral Foley type shit right there. But yes. Her co-stars will see it. Oh, they don't watch this though. They just watch the actual. Damn, you're right. Oh man, Stamets, Anthony Rapp, and two of the bridge crew guys, and hopefully Jason Isaacs now. They all watch Star Trek. Anthony Rapp knows us fairly well, which is interesting because when we wanted to talk to him, I'm like, pleasure to meet you. And he's like, Captain, because he knew who we were because he likes watching our speculation videos about what's going to happen on the next Discovery or later in the season. So he's a fan of ours, which is great. I absolutely love that. So we had a nice long conversation with him at the autograph table, and it was fantastic. And then I went to give him my Trek Yards business card, and instead I pulled out the room key by accident, which is the card for obviously for the door. And I pull it out, and he's like, "Oh, Captain Foley." It kind of took a weird, dark, kind of weird twist. What a twist, you know. But it was funny. Where is your sidekick, Sam? Captain, he's busy this weekend. They all go back and rewatch the lot. If they did that, god damn it, I'd be in trouble. Nah, I'm just me. Like the person that you're seeing right here is just the person. If you're sitting across from me having a beer with me, this is how I'd be talking with you. I'd just be like shooting the shit. I don't care. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. You know, I'm not a bad person. I don't do bad things. I just, I swear occasionally, and I make the odd weird sexual joke and whatever. I'm a human goddamn being. I'm not a better than everyone else YouTuber that doesn't show their real side or whatever. But, you know. Okay, PTSD gaming. I feel bad for the crewman that has to clean the holodeck dang sticky floors. So sick of that argument. Sorry, that just annoys me. We filmed a great episode on holodecks, which has not been released yet. We're still waiting to get the visuals and stuff for it, but it talks all about how the holodecks work. Even if there was seminal fluid or whatever in the holodeck, it would be washed away because basically it's essentially a huge replicator that can replicate physical matter within the holodeck as well as holographic material that has force fields. So anything that is deposited in there or left in there can technically be cleaned up when the program ends, just instantly. Nobody cleans the holodecks. Absolutely nobody. The computer does. It's the same like when you take a shit. If you watch Enterprise, when Trip is explaining to the kindergartners what happens to the waste on a ship, they're going to think I'm the plumber or whatever, or the whatever. So the waste that goes in the toilet gets recycled through the ship's systems, broken down to its contingent parts, and then reused for other things. Especially in TNG time, it would be reused for the replicators. So you take a poop, it hits the force field thing in the toilet, disappears, it's converted into matter and energy, and then 3 decks over, your best friend's ordering a burger on the replicator, and your poop molecules are right there, but they're converted into food molecules. That's how it works. So, the whole thing of, oh my god, cleaning up the holodecks would be a pain in the ass. No, it wouldn't be. It would actually be very easy. I'd love to be the guy in charge of cleaning the holodecks. There'd be nothing to do. You'd walk in and go, oh, it's clean. Because the computer automatically takes anything with it that, you know, there's different settings as well. So let's say you didn't want it to take anything that was left behind. So fine, there is a stain there. If I was the janitor, I'd walk in and go, Arch. It would disappear. I'd be like, sweet. Because it uses transporter technology and it uses replicator technology. So either of those can take care of anything that's left in the holodeck. Okay, night everyone, and Captain Foley, I need sleep. We'll see you on Plaid on DG Blue for the next Bridge Crew game. Long and prosper. See you later, Scottish Trekkie. It'll probably be tomorrow for that next Bridge Crew. We will see. Maintaining a holodeck can be a bitch, though, as shown in DS9. Well, those are different. Those are holo suites. That's Cardassian technology. Those are not Federation top-of-the-line brand new holodecks. Those are older Cardassian mining station holo suites. So yes, totally different thing. Clywood says, yes, past my bedtime, guys. All right, well, if you have to go, Clywood, see you later. Thank you for joining. Sounds like I picked a good moment to join the conversation. It's always a good moment to join the conversation when it's Captain Foley. Why was Wesley wet after he left the holodeck when he fell into the holographic stream? Because it was real water. Okay. Okay, I'm getting sick of explaining this. Same reason that Captain Picard got hit by a snowball. It actually created real physical snow in the holodeck. And when it left, it wasn't a holographic projection like Cyrus Red Block when he walked out and he started to slowly disappear because he didn't have the holographic emitters anymore. It was actually physically replicated snow. So it left the holodeck. Same with when he fell into the water. It was actually real water on the holodeck. My example for explaining that is you can set the programs to do whatever you want, essentially. And because it does use replicators, replicated matter, transporters tied in as well, you can have something holographic that is physical. It has a force field. You can touch it, but it's not. You can't take it with you. However, since it uses replicators, you can take some things with you if you wanted. If you had a woodworking shop program on the holodeck and you replicated an actual piece of wood and you went in there and you started carving it and you didn't finish it because it's only like 2 hours or whatever, you had to go under duty shift. You could take that physical piece of wood that the replicator actually made for you and that you've partially carved with you out of the holodeck and bring it back with you the next time you replicate your woodworking shop. Or you can have it so that it's actually just a holographic representation of a piece of wood where you carve at it, blah, blah, blah. It does what it needs to do with the force fields. And then when you say computer end program, it vanishes. Next time you go in, you go computer resume program, it comes back exactly in the state you had carved it because it's not an actual physical piece of replicated material. The holodecks are very versatile. I really need to do a whole live talking about this, but let's get off the topic of holodecks right now. Rampant Fury 925 puts in $5 Canadian. Thank you very much. Have you seen the new DS9 from the books? What do you think of it? It is fucking disgusting. I hate it. I hate everything about it. It is an atrocious design. We've talked about it a few times just in passing. I hate it. It's gross. And yes, it was done by Doug Drexler. I don't care. It's awful. It's just disgusting. It is not a good-looking space station at all. Absolutely not. Give me the Cardassian Brick Sternbach designed DS9 any day of the week. Thanks so much for your support. Oh, yeah, the captain really does appreciate it. Thank you, Jeff. Yes. Is that the reason why holodecks are such power hogs, using main systems so much? Well, it's not really main systems. It uses transporter technology and replicator technology. There's replicators in everybody's quarters. There are at least 8 standard transporter pads or rooms on the Enterprise, plus about 6 or 8 or more large cargo transporters. It's just regular everyday technology by that point. So the hollow grid that you see is both the replicator system and the transporter technology. So trust me, we've done a whole episode on it. We break down all of the actual facts on it and explain how it works. And it's actually a fantastic episode. I cannot wait for it to be released. Every time that point comes up about holodecks, I can just go, here's the goddamn link, go watch it. So some holograms, some replicated things, like when they go to a restaurant and eat, the waiter can be a hologram and the food is real. Also, the food can be replicated food that you actually physically eat to get full. Like, you can leave the holodeck with the food you ate in your stomach. Like, if you go on a date with somebody, so when you leave the holodeck, you're not hungry instantly because it disappears from your stomach. However, if you're on a diet, don't want to actually be full for some reason, eat replicated food. I don't even know how that would work. If it would be holographic, but I think it would probably replicate the actual physical food, and you could taste it, and then using transporter technology, beam it out of your stomach. I don't know, but anything's possible with the holodeck technology, the way they have it set up. So, but yeah, if you eat a giant meal in the holodeck, you're not going to leave the holodeck and be instantly hungry because you didn't actually eat any food. It actually uses replicated food. Which came first, the replicators or holodeck? Definitely the replicators. Yes, that was what I meant. Just Googled the DS9 with. Hold on 1 second. The dogs are being annoying. Oh. Go, no, go lay down. Go lay down. I'm back. Sorry about that. The pug was just wondering where I was. I was scratching at the door. But I don't like the pug in here because she gets hair all over this couch. Plus I got the models up here. So she'd jump up there and they'd all be scattered everywhere and blah. Captain Foley, did you do a show about USS Phobos? No, I don't believe we have. Do you like the disco ships on STO? I haven't used many of them. I've got the USS Paradox. I got the first one, which is it's a ship I like. I can't remember the class name though. I also have the Eagle Moss version of it. So I haven't used many of them, but I mean they're all right. I like some of the Discovery designs, just not really Discovery herself. We need some of that old time intermission music. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a snack. There you go. New DS9 looks like the cat's color for Men in Black. Exactly. Yep, that's a perfect description of it. When will be your next walkabout live? Love bullshitting with you on random stuff as well as Trek. You are awesome. Thank you, Devin. And I'm not sure when that'll be. I haven't gone for as many walks this year as I did last year. I really should because I'm out of shape. I need to get some exercise in. But generally, if I want to go do something at night, I'll take the Camaro for a drive. If it's a nice enough night, and I can't really do it live from the car because I couldn't read any of your comments. I wouldn't be able to interact with you guys at all. It might be cool for you guys to watch me drive around, maybe. But so yeah, I haven't gone for as many walks as normal. It was too brutally hot this summer because some nights were like really, really hot. I was sweating my bag off, and I was gonna die, so I went home. And yeah, there was a lot of hot nights this year. So now with the cooler weather coming, maybe I'll do some more walks. I don't like cold weather. I will not walk in the cold, but I will walk in cooler weather. Fall is really nice, so we'll see. A special kind of hell should be set aside for the designer of the DS9 too, right along those who talk in movie theaters. Oh my. Love swing the vids in the came to also. What? Love seeing the vids in the Camaro also. I don't know. Your walking streams are awesome. You should do a lot more often. I should. I should. This is in place of it right now. This is when I would be doing my walk. So this is a live that's happening with me. I'm here, and I can actually read your comments, all of them. Don't have to pull a phone close to me and have really bad video and really dark and blah blah blah, and not be able to. And, thank you guys, and be all out of breath. So I'm sitting here, and I'm telling you something right now. I love this lighting. I think this is great. This is great. You got the lights behind me with the ships, and you got the lighting over there and the lighting up there, and it's a great. It's not too bright, but Samuel would be like, "This is too dark. Nobody can see anything. Wear a different colored shirt because you blend into the couch, and you don't have spotlights on each side that like blind me." Because you need to have really high, bright lights to have good contrast and good videos, and it's really high res. And it's like, I like this. This looks good. This is late night. Yeah, but you should have better lighting. He always reams me out about my lighting and filming techniques. So you know what I do? I do what the hell I want. No bridge crew tonight. No, not tonight, Clark. The DS9 II is not that bad. The only bad of it is that little Starfleet in it. It could be a lot worse. Anything could be a lot worse, but it's pretty bad. It's not a good looking station by any means. PTSD Gaming, how damn androids did Data's father make? How many? He seems to, 3 apparently, but probably more because there was that old lady that was Data's mom. She was an android. Spoilers. Yeah, who knows? Dark rooms are better. Thank you. Oh, I like this too. I like this too. It's just walking is good for you. This is true. But talking to you guys is good for me as well. You know what else is good for me? Super chats. I'm just kidding. That was really bad. Data, Lore B4, and that old lady that could bleed and things. That was Data's mom, essentially. Anyway. Roberto Ellison, your lighting is just fine. It looks good. I agree. I think it creates the mood. It's like, Trek Yards, Captain Foley After Hours. The Q aren't be-all and end-all for transdimensional beings. The Organians come to mind, as well as the caretaker species. Viren Victus, dark is greater than light mode always. This is true. This is very true. I wish that the YouTube classic live studio had dark mode, but they don't. Instead, the new YouTube creators studio, which is for lives, has a dark mode, which I love. I love dark mode. Dark mode messenger on my phone, all that shit. Love it. Much prefer it. But I hate the new YouTube live studio for live streaming. It is shit. It is garbage. It is crap. It is awful. I just paid off my credit card, so now I'm out of cash. But your credit card is paid off, so use the credit card. Jeff Jacobs was in 3.14 blah 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 pi. Woo, we got to 50. Woo, hashtag Hangout like spike, hashtag make Jeff pay. We made it to 50 with only 60 people here. You guys are incredible. Thank you for joining me. AC Casillo says, hey Captain. Bradley Briggs, thank you Jeff. You're awesome as usual. Yeah, Jeff's alright. No, I'm just kidding. Jeff's awesome. DGR Blue, touche. That's right. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, damn. Did the lights go off? I killed the batteries. In the bird of prey. Oh. Yeah, look. We got nacelle glow, but just the front. The main lights and the back lights are off. Hope they didn't burn out. I'll have to replace the batteries in this. when we are done here. But you guys don't care. Put it like that. There we go. No problem, just chilling. Yes. Go ahead, brush your shoulders off. I prefer the Daredecks anyways. I've started collecting the Playmates action figures recently. I can't decide if I should take them out of the package or not. Go to a flea market, go to whatever, and get loose figures. I got a bunch of loose Playmates figures from the Gibraltar Weekend Market in London here, and they're fantastic. So have some in the package, have some out. Speaking of Playmates figures, Retro Blasting, a channel that focuses on toys and stuff, big channel, is going to be doing a Star Trek Playmates video at some point, and I asked if I could be a part of it, and he said yes, but I haven't heard from him in a while. I know he's very busy, so if you guys like Retro Blasting and want to see Captain Foley on there, by all means let him know that. Yeah, I just don't want to forget that I asked to be on there, so. One shot of that main weapon should finish off the batteries. Yes. So since you're doing more of these streams, could you do another shelf dusting video? I really like when you talk about things in your collection. Yeah, I should at some point. Trust me, the collection downstairs needs to be dusted. The one up here, not so much. The one up here, this room is not used very much. This is my ready room. I got the stuff in display cases, so it doesn't collect a lot of dust. The stuff on the shelves, maybe a little bit, but not too much. Like I said, the dogs aren't in here. The only person that really comes in here is me. It's just do quick filming, or play a game, watch some TV, but nothing that's not everyday traffic is going through here. So there's not a lot of dust in here. But downstairs, absolutely, goddamn, that stuff needs to be dusted. So yes, I will do that again at some point. I thought people hated those videos. Because I thought they were boring, but I mean, if you guys are interested, absolutely, I will do that. So, Brandon Gross loves Retro Blasting, so yeah, make sure that you let him know that Trek Yard's Captain Foley wants to be part of future Star Trek Playmates video. Because I started talking to him on Twitter, and oh, excuse me. He's aware of us. He knows who we are, and said he was doing a Playmates video soon on Star Trek, and I'm like, oh, that sounds awesome. He says, would you like to be a part of it? And I said, absolutely. He said, okay, I'll be in touch and I'll let you know. And then it's been months and I haven't heard anything, so I messaged him, and he seems busy. So I don't know. But yeah, I still think a Star Trek series that follows an alien race only would do great and get a lot of views. I disagree. I don't know. I don't want to watch a show about just the Borg or a show just about Andorians, although Andorian females are pretty hot. Maybe I would watch that. A show on just the Romulans. I don't know. I mean, I of course I would watch it. Obviously, I'm a Star Trek fan. I'll watch anything with Star Trek on it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it would hold my interest. Like Curtis. Oh, Curtis. How is your 350 refit Enterprise model coming along, Captain? It's still in the same stage it was last time I showed you it. It's in pieces downstairs. I haven't worked on it. But that being said, I have cleaned off my model building table. I was going to do some live model builds for you guys where I have a camera set up with what I'm doing, and I'll have the chat in front of me and I can answer your questions or whatever. You can see what I'm doing as I'm doing it, kind of like a real-time model thing. Although I think that might be boring as hell as well. But we'll see. But yeah, I do want to get Gesundheit, bless you, Captain, bless you. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, I do want to get that refit finished at some point, but you know the story behind that, man. That thing scares me. I don't want to finish it. I never wanted to build it in the first place, but had no choice. A friend gave it to me, and he wasn't going to build it. He wanted me to build it, not for him, but for myself. And then I didn't want to, or if I was going to build it, I want to do it properly with the Aztecing and the, oh my god, the pearlescent paint and the lighting. I do have a lighting kit for it now, which was custom made for me because I'm an idiot and don't know how to do anything electrical. So it was all plug and play. It's set up for me, which is great. So I really have no excuse not to finish it. I'm just terrified of it. Oh, I wouldn't be building the 350 on camera. I'll do videos of it, like the build process, but I will not build it live. I'll be building something from Bandai or something that can easily be built within 2 hours and look fantastic. Um, that's what I would do. Last hour of my 30th birthday, thought I'd stop by. Well, happy birthday. Happy early birthday, Christopher. Um, hope you have a good one. Hope you have a great day. Hope you get everything you want, everything you need, everything you deserve. Depends what you deserve, I guess. Show based on a younger Martog kicking ass in a barrel would be pretty fire. It'd be kind of cool, yeah. Devin Larson puts in $5. Thank you very much, Devin. I would love to come visit and hang out and have some beers. Make a weekend of it. Would this be a possibility? Absolutely, absolutely. I've met so many great Trek Yards friends that I go for beer and chicken wings with on a regular basis. Timothy, Greg. There are more. But yeah, Timothy is from London here. I'll see him like every couple months. Greg is from Michigan and great guy. I love meeting you guys as fans. I love that, and I love becoming a friend. I'd rather you be a friend than a fan, because I'm nobody special. I'm just me. So being a fan of me makes me feel kind of weird and uncomfortable. But being a friend, I mean, absolutely. I would, yes, Devin, let's do it. Let me know. Like, are you from Toronto? Are you from London? Let me know. We can arrange something. Clark85 says, "Oh, I met Trek Yards in real life." You did? Clark85, you met us in real life? Us or me? Ooh, weird. Happy birthday, Christopher Rollins. This is Curtis. Have you ever seen any of the 10 Forward or any of 10 Forward on Retro Ontario? It's like a public access proto Trek Yards. I have not, but I am intrigued now. Did they steal our idea? Speaking of, Trek Yards is going to be 5 this year, October 10th. 5 years. That's amazing. But when we started, we prided ourselves on being the only weekly Star Trek content on YouTube, because we were. Now you've got everybody else doing Star Trek content, so I feel like we've been ripped off. I just want to bring that up because we said that a lot the first couple of years. That's one of the things we're very proud of, is being the only weekly Star Trek content in existence, because there was no Star Trek show at the time either. So in any medium, we were the weekly, and multiple. We used to have shows Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday every week. There was a point in time for 3 months where we had a show every day of the week. Anyway, Captain Foley, there is a YouTube video. I think it says Phobos. Okay, or is there, what? Say, is there or there is? There is a YouTube video of USS Phobos. Is it from us? Because yay, if it is. YouTube is littered with Trek tubers now. It is. It is. Blame Canada. Caps in the Toronto area then. Close. London, Ontario. So about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Toronto. Yeah. So I guess you could call the London area. What's going on with my hair? Sorry, I just had a shower and it's like, it was good. Now it looks awful. What the hell am I doing? Stop doing what you're doing, Foley. Oh, it sucks because the camera is not mirrored like it is on Skype, so I'm doing anyway, whatever. You guys are certifiably in-game. Are the only Trek show I watch on YouTube because of your great content. Well, thank you, Vance. I appreciate that. Michael Burke, $9.99. Wow. Congrats on the upcoming 5-year anniversary. Well, thank you very much, Michael. Yeah, October 10th. I'm not sure what we're doing for it yet, if we're even doing anything at all. Who knows? 16,976,884 views so far. That's right. I've been wanting to grab that so bad, but alas, I'm about to lose my house. Oh no, that's awesome. I mean, that's awful, not awesome. I don't even know what you're talking about, what you wanted to grab, but hi, Cap from India on holiday. Well, hello, Richard. Enjoy your holiday in India. That sounds awesome. India's a place that I would like to go to at some point. Ugh, ass is sore. I'm in upstate New York. Maybe we can get together sometime. Absolutely. I know a few people from upstate New York. Tom Baker. Um, I forget the other guy's name, but he dressed up as a Klingon. I met him at Ticonderoga. Can't remember his name right offhand, but goof is an insult in Canada. It depends. I had a buddy of mine a few years ago that, yeah, goof was, he would punch you in the face if you called him a goof. Because in prisons and stuff, if you're a goof, that means you're a child molester. So yeah, that can be considered an insult. You gotta be careful who you say goof around. Saying somebody's goofy or whatever is different, but if you call somebody, hey, you're a goof, you can get yourself punched in the fucking head. So be careful with that. Go Maple Leafs? No, I don't give a shit about Maple Leafs. Star Trek Picard should have you and Samuel as a cameo extra in an episode. Yeah, that'll never happen, but thank you. Are there any good Star Trek cons in Toronto area these days? No, no. We used to have Toronto Trek, but those ended back in the 90s. But yeah, there used to be a huge convention called Toronto Trek every year, and I went to those when I was younger, like late teens, early 20s, well, late teens, maybe early teens even. Yeah, early teens. God damn. But yeah, there's nothing in Toronto anymore. The only thing is Fan Expo, but that's just general pop and sci-fi. It's like San Diego Comic Con. It's nothing specifically Star Trek, unfortunately. I got a question for you. If you could go back in time and give yourself advice, what would you say? Don't fuck up your credit. I'm at that stage in my life right now where my credit is finally good. It's back on track, whatever. But yeah, for a long time there, because of my early 20s, a big chunk of my life was not great because I didn't have good credit because I was stupid when I was young. So yeah, I would tell myself to watch your credit. I know I heard that from my dad, but of course it's your dad. You don't listen to your dad. Your dad doesn't know anything, so you got to prove. You got to make your own mistakes and figure things out for yourself. Even though your dad's only looking out for you. I give my kids the same advice: watch out for your credit. Did they listen? One of them has. But anyway, so that's one piece of advice I would give. Also, put down the fucking fork. I used to be skinny as a rail. I used to be very skinny, and no matter how much I ate, I wouldn't gain any weight. Once I hit about 35, 34, 35, I started putting on weight. And I got this big gut, and I got to lose a good 30, 40 pounds, really. And it's a hard thing to do. Like all of a sudden, one day you wake up and you're like, holy shit, I'm fat. I remember when I never got fat and I was always skinny. Yeah, well, that's not a thing anymore. Now I'm fat. And to lose that weight is difficult. So, yeah, keep your credit good and don't put on weight, you dumb bastard. That's what I would say to myself. Captain Foley, how many Star Trek uniforms do you have? Actually, I have no complete uniforms. I got a TOS captain shirt. I got a TNG captain shirt. I've got a bunch of Trek Yards uniforms, which are like black jeans, Trek Yards shirt with the Trek Yards emblem, and my phaser holster. I like having a phaser holster. But I have no actual legit uniforms. None. What we left behind, mortgage issues and capitalism allowed a company to buy it for 5,000. Shake my head. I don't know what you're talking about there. Unfortunately, so. Captain Foley, how many? I read that one. God damn it! I can relate to the bad credit decisions in my life. Yes, yeah. But now I'm in a good place. I've got quite a bit of debt, but I got good credit. I always make my payments on time, and I always pay a lot more than my minimum balance, and whatever. People are offering me like credit cards are offering me, want to up your credit. Had no problem getting the new car for Sylvia. Um, Things like that. Like I'm in a good place right now, but I just it took me forever to get here, and I'm 45. I should have had good credit back when I was 35 and made some different choices and been in a bit better place financially than I am right now. But that's life. I mean, you learn from fucking up and making mistakes. And please, guys, listen to your father. If you're out there and you're young and you think your father doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, he does. He doesn't want you to go through the same shit he did. So just listen to your dad. Cap, thoughts on Trudeau? I don't do politics, so I don't really care. Seemed like a nice enough guy. He was into sci-fi. When he first got elected. I don't know. I have no issues with him. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. So I don't do politics. He seems like a nice enough guy, but I'm sure he's an asshole. All politicians are. So credit is designed to be put in debt. Well, yes, but you get a lot of nice things as a result. So no, I'm slowly getting out of the debt hole, and that's fine. I mean, that's why super chats are important, guys. Help me with my credit and get me out of debt. No, seriously, I'm doing really well, so I really can't complain. Like that Enterprise E model behind you. Well, thank you. It's actually a. It's the It's the Art Asylum one.
Ready phasers and quantum torpedoes.
Oh, fire them then.
Fire all weapons.
Okay, we'll fire them then. So thank you. Yeah, it's nothing I built or anything. I do have a 1/1000 scale Enterprise Z model kit that I need to build at some point, but that's not one I built. That is a Playmates, or not Playmates, Diamond Select Art Asylum one. I have the Enterprise D from Generations. Yeah, so do I. I have the nice Enterprise D. I got the Battle Damage Enterprise D. I've got the TOS Enterprise. I've got the Excelsior. I've got this. I think that's it for those. No. Diamond Select. Hold on. I got NX01, TOS, Refit, Enterprise D, Enterprise E, this, Excelsior. Sorry. Playmates, I have the TOS Enterprise. I've got the regular Enterprise D, the Battle Damage Enterprise D. Yeah. And the Defiant. Yeah, I got a lot of shit. I don't know. I love Diamond Select Art Asylum. Yes, so do I. I'm in talks with them to hopefully become a partner, maybe get some stuff with them to review, but haven't heard back from the guy in a while. I need to email him again. Well, mine is the one from Nemesis. I don't know if this is the Nemesis one or the First Contact one. I think this is the Nemesis version. Which ship, biggest one you got? What's the biggest ship I have? That's my 350 scale TOS Enterprise that I built, which is right up there with the lights. Does the Enterprise have sausage separation, or was it an unused thing we never saw, so it doesn't exist? It originally didn't exist, but they wanted it to have it, so John Eves did a complete mock-up of it where it does do saucer separation, and there's actually a nice painting that John Eves did of it, saucer separated, so you see the secondary hull without the saucer, and then the saucer in the foreground. So yes, it does saucer separate. I have a small metal TOS Enterprise model I built out of model kit, super difficult to assemble. Was that the Metal Earth one? Because I also have that. It's up there. And yeah, it is a pain in the ass. I've done a complete video on it. Guys, if you have anything, like anything Playmates, anything Hallmark, anything Diamond Select, anything Metal Earth, Star Trek that you're interested in, type in the YouTube search bar, type in Trek Yards and whatever it is. The chances are I've done a video on it. So I did a video on the build for that Metal Earth Enterprise, and it's on the Trek Yards channel. Check it out, guys. I have a small I read that. I have a refit Constitution class Enterprise model somewhere that I never finished building as a kid. Oh, that sucks. I've seen online pics with Enterprise E having saucer set. Yep. Secondary hull of the Sovereign looks really good. Yes. Dream Trek Yards guest. Tilly. Mary Wiseman would be great. Anybody. I would love to have Scott Bakula on. I would love to have Avery Brooks on. I would love to have any of those guys. Michael and Denise Okuda, who we talk to on a regular basis. I've seen them in Vegas twice now. They're friends of ours. They talk to us. If I have a question, I can shoot a message their way. They'll get back to me with any tech information or whatever I need. Michael and Denise Okuda are great. Really friendly people. They just have not been on the show. They say they're too busy to be on the show. I don't know if I believe that or not. I just don't think they want to be on any shows like ours, which is fine. But yeah, I would love to have them on the show because we've got all the other designers and really influential Star Trek people that behind the scenes on and have been on our show. I would love to get them on. So I wish Artist Island do an Enterprise USS Voyager ship. Yes. Just found my runabout model kit. Sweet. Would Avery Brooks do an interview? Probably not. No, not anymore. Hasn't Avery Brooks retired from Trek? Anything? Yes. I think he's got medical issues. I think he's got some issues. Did you ever do any reviews of Trek model kits? Reviews, not so much. I mean, I've done some builds. I built the adversary set, and I built a few other things, and I documented the build process. Again, they're all in the old video files of Trek Yards, or head on over to Captain Foley personal channel. Probably easier to find there because there's less to sift through over there. So that's what I would suggest for that. Yes, Avery Brooks has retired from doing anything pretty much. I think he's got some. Yeah, I think he's got issues. Captain, I'd like to get a smallish size Enterprise in diecast. Can you point me to a nice one in diecast metal? Any of the Eagle Moss ones are great. There's also I think it's the Corgi Enterprise. I got a really nice one downstairs. I can't remember the make of it though. They're kind of hard to find and they're a little bit pricey. Yeah, I'd have to look into that. There's a lot out there. Favorite Trek prop, not a ship, that I own, or just a prop I would like to own? Because I love the TOS phasers and tricorders and communicators. Got some of those and things like that. Yeah, Johnny Lightning, good choice, Jeff. Johnny Lightning makes some good small little ships that are metal. Absolutely, that's a fantastic idea. Actually, the ships are plastic for Johnny Lightning, but they do have metal stands. What's the best company for model kits that are intricate, similar to level 3 car models? Definitely Polar Lights. Polar Lights round two, which used to be AMT, or was it Ertl? I can't remember. But yeah, Polar Lights round 2. Check them out. Which uniform do you want to own? I want a Monster Maroon. I'd love one of the Monster Maroons from Wrath of Khan. Absolutely. I want a really good quality version of that. Failing that, though, I would love a Nemesis style uniform. I think the Nemesis style ones are sharp with the black and the gray. So I got the Enterprise D Bluetooth speaker from ThinkGeek. It is quite nice. DGR Blue, I also got that. I actually got that as a promotional thing to review from the channel. So that review is on our channel of that Bluetooth speaker that I did from ThinkGeek. So check it out. I found 3 unopened TNG comic books I bought years ago. That's awesome. What time is it? Holy shit, it's 12:30 already. I texted. I don't know. Vincent 396. It is who I thought it was. I don't know if you're still out there, Vincent, but Very cool. So I was right. It was him. All right, cool. I have a Johnny Lightning Voyager with landing gear. Oh, really? That's cool. I know that is where I got the idea. Oh, all right. Well, fine then, Mister DGR Blue. It's one of my crew, so I can't really complain. Star Fox says, "Hey, a cap. Hey, how's it going?" No, it's not. It's 9:30. I mean, it's 9:30 where you are. Guys, I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight, though. It has been a fun discussion, a fun time chatting with you guys. It's been an hour and a half, which is good. We got a few super chats, which I really appreciate. Um, should I do the Samuel thing where I'm like, last super chat is the winner? Let's close it out with the last super chat. Whatever. That's not my style generally, but you know, I like to make the lives. Well, they're always worth it. I mean, talking to you guys is great. I love getting your input and thoughts and just hanging out with you guys. But um, the Def Classic Samuel, yeah. The super chats are a nice bonus when we do the lives because you know. But whatever, that's fine. Now, if you're tired, you should go. I'm not tired. I'm not tired. I didn't say I was tired. I got things I should do. YouTube videos I need to watch and stuff like that. Thank you very much indeed, Captain, for another great live stream. Have a great weekend, everyone. Live long and prosper. Live long and prosper, Donnie. Nice seeing you again. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Okay, night. Go Betty bye. Right, if I could, I'd super chat. No problem. Don't worry about it. Anyway, guys, I think that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Love you guys. I might do more of these. Plus, you guys wanted me to do walks or walk and talks and lives that way. That's something that I'll consider doing. Devin Larson puts in $2. Cap wins. LOL. Thank you very much, Devin. Very appreciate it. And Devin, let me know where you live so that we can meet up if you want. I'm totally down for that. I don't know if I missed it in the chat or if I read it and just forget because I'm an idiot. That happens sometimes. Message me on Facebook Messenger or send me a message at trekyards@hotmail.com and we'll hook up sometime and maybe go for a beer or whatever. Jeremy McDougall puts in $2 Canadian and says, good night, Cap. Well, good night. Thank you very much, Jeremy. Much appreciated. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of quick, unscheduled, really fun, just sit down, hang out, chat vibe that we had going on tonight. It was fun. I appreciate all you guys. So Jeff gave me your email. All right, thank you very much, Jeff. Very appreciated. He lives in Montana, and I gave him the email already. Montana? Well, how are we going to hang out, man? God damn it. I mean, we have Montana restaurants here. They're called Montanas. I mean, if you could teleport from your Montana to that Montana, we could meet up there. Damn, I just jumped in. I'm sorry. Captain Kenny. You can go back and watch it, I guess. Devin Larson puts in another $2. Thank you very much. He wants to do a road trip. Oh, by all means. If you do a road trip, I'd love to meet up with you and maybe show you around a little bit. Not that there's much to do here in London, but yeah, I would definitely like to meet up with any of you Trek Yards fans that want to hang out. I've made some good friends that way, so I appreciate it. So anyway, guys, that is it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you had a good time because I certainly did. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Love you all. Bye, everybody. Good night. Remember me in your dreams. I'm Captain Foley.